Okay, let's cover another XPath injection. So let's navigate to our menu where we can choose our bugs, and let's go with the second XML XPath injection that we have available. Click on that and click on Hack. So this application has a login form. We need to specify username and password. So let's give it a try. If you remember from the previous video, I mentioned that this will be rather similar to SQL injection attack. So let's go in that direction. Let's first of all specify normal username and password. So I'll specify test and test. Click on login and nothing really happens. Let's go down. It says invalid credentials. But what would happen if I type test, single quote, and test, single quote? Click on login. We do get invalid credentials, but up here we will have a warning or an error. Simple XML element, invalid predicate in this path. So we do get an error. The way that we can exploit this error is pretty much the same way that we exploit SQL injection. So all we have to do is type test or 1 equals 1 with single quotes. And same thing for password or 1 equals 1. We click on login. And here it is. We logged in as user Neo. Welcome Neo, your secret. Oh, why didn't I took that black pill? So we get the username and its secret. But there is more to this than just logging in as this user. We can try to log in as any user in case this application defines users with an ID. For example, Neo could be ID 0. A different user could be ID 1. Another user could be ID 2, and so on and so on. In case there is a parameter or variable ID that reflects on each user, then we can switch the user by changing the ID value. So we can try something like this. Test, single quote, to close off the normal input. And we type or ID equals, for example, 2. Remember not to close the single quote at the end because it's already getting closed by the application. Let's type the same thing as password, so test, single quote, or ID equals 2. Let's go down. And now we are a different user. Welcome Alice, your secret, there's a cure. We can go even more, so ID equals 3. And let's do the same right here. We are Thor now, and you can see where this goes. This application allows us to interact with the ID value, therefore allowing us to switch the username just by selecting test single quote or ID equals 2. And then it logs us in as that user, and we also get their secret. So this was rather easy to exploit. In the next lecture, we're going to take a look at a different type of vulnerability that we haven't encountered before, which is called XXE. See you in the next lecture.